Okay, good evening, and we are continuing from our previous day lesson. We need to discuss about the tables, I guess. Like we have already discussed about the table. Let me brief what we have done up to now. Let me brief the lesson. And we have already discussed about the composition of the tables. So basically, in the composition part, we need to know about tags as well as the attributes used to create the tables. Okay, let's understand that. So according to our previous day lesson, we have learned that tables are basically used for two purposes. The purpose number one is to show data in tabular format. Whenever you want to present data in tabular format, something in a table, then we have to use tables. Example, so if you go and see your reference website, I always recommend this because they have official tutorials about World Wide Web and related technologies. So let's go and see there. Let's say I just want to know about HTML, and I will go there, and you can see here, right here, you can see the content, how content organized and all, right? Here, see this, the top tutorials, top preferences, top examples, and get certified. All things are there. You can even do this HTML certificate after doing this lesson. So this is free, right? You can do this for free. You can go to the HTML certification and just complete the examination and get a certification here. You have this, this one is basically now they are charging a fee. But the thing is, like you can see on completion, they will give you this certificate, but no need to pay actually. So if you really want, you can pay and do the certification. But the thing is, like here, we can do something like this. We can go to Google, and Google has a lot of free courses, and that is in Coursera. Coursera. Here, Coursera. Under Coursera, there are a lot of free courses where you can go to this coursera.org, and so here you can join for free. And once you join, you can log into the website. And when you log into the website, you have a lot of free courses and paid courses offered by Coursera, and you can follow that as well. Earlier days, these certifications, some of these certifications were free, but I thought that still they are offering no. So they are charging for this. But anyway, it's worth, right? Because you can just use this certificate in different, you can show this in resume, in your resume, the link in social media and all. But only thing is you have to pay $95. It's a bit expensive when you convert currency into Sri Lankan rupees. ගාන වැඩි වෙනවා මේක කන්වර්ට් කරාම ඩොලර් 5ක් ගෙවලානේ කරන්න ඕන. ඉතින් එතන පොඩි අවුලක් තියෙනවා. එයා රෙන්න මේ සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් එක වුණත් කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේගොල්ලන්ගේ ඒවා තියෙනවා. මට ඕන උනේ ඇත්තටම. මේ ඔක්කොම ඕගනයිස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ tables වලට බලන්න. Tables හරි table නෙමෙයි. ඇත්තට මෙතන divs තමයි use වෙන්නේ. Mostly divs are used. Divs and CSS, but මේක organize වෙලා තියෙන tabular format එකට. Table එකක විතර විදියට data දාන්න තමයි මේක use වෙන්නේ. So it's using the tabular format. Okay, anyway, so here the Coursera one, just see, still it's loading, it seems. Yeah, let's refresh it, and I just want to log in using my Gmail. Let's try to get a certification. It's not a bad thing these days, like get a certification from a skilled, basically a professional organization. That is something that we can recommend, because now in Sri Lanka also there are a lot of places offering courses. But the thing is, the validity of this, it has a problem, right? It's not really having the proper value. Most of the organizations, they are offering their local certificates. The Mamanan කියන ඇත්තටම අපි ලංකාවේ top company එක උනත් දැන් මගෙත් තියෙන organizations දෙකක්, online organization එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට මගේ physical එකක් තියෙනවා. මම නම් කියන්නේ අපි number 1 උනත් ඔයාලා අපේ certificate එක අරන් ගිහිල්ලා ලෝකේ වෙන රටකට පෙන්නවා කියලා ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඒකේ අපේ රටට තියෙන පිළිගැනීමම තමයි ඉතින් තියෙන්නේ. අපි අපේ රටේ number 1 උනා කියලා ලොකු මේව එකක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට පිළිගැනීමක් ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. හේතුව අපේ රටට ජාත්‍යන්තර පිළිගැනීමක් නැතුව රටේ තියෙන top company එකට ලැබෙන්නේ හරිම අමාරුවෙන්, එහෙම ලේසි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ හින්දා ඉතින් කොච්චර හොඳම කම්පැනි එක වෙලා සර්ටිෆිකේට් එකක් දුන්නත් හොඳම යුනිවර්සිටි එක වෙලා සර්ටිෆිකේට් එක දුන්නත් එතන වැලිඩිටි ඉෂුව එකක් ගැන ඩවුට් එකක් එනවා. ඒ හින්දා හොඳම දේ තමයි හරිද හොඳම දේ තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ වගේ ඒ කියන්නේ මේක මුළු ලෝකෙටම පුතේ HTML ටියුටෝරියල්ස් ගැන ඔෆිෂියලි තියෙන වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් නේ W3 schools. එතකොට ඔයාලට ඔය $95ක් වියදම් වුණා කියන එකට වඩා ඕකේ තියෙන වැලිඩිටි එක සහ වගේ නොලෙජ් එක ගැන තියෙන ඔයාට සෙල්ෆ් සැටිස්ෆැක්ෂන් එක වැඩි. ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා චුට්ටක් ඒක බලන්න. මේ මගේ පාස්වර්ඩ් එක මම දැන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා පොසරාවල එක මම Gmail වලින් try කරා. හරි දැන් හරි හරි. Nilanjana එතකොට මේකේ ඔයාට පුළුවන් HTML කියලා related ඒවා search කරන්න. එතකොට තියෙනවා නම් ඒ course එනවා. ඒ courses අන්තිමට course එක කරලා ඔයාට certificate එක request කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි මේ certificates request කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට HTML CSS JavaScript for web developers. හරිද මේක mix එකක් මේකෙදී. බලමු ඇතුළට ගිහිල්ලා introduction to HTML5 මෙන්න මේ වගේ එකක් ඔයාලට හොඳයි මේක බලමු අපි ෆ්‍රීද කියලා මේක ඇවිල්ලා from recommendation shareable certificate එකක් හම් වෙනවා resource enroll free ඔයාලට free enroll වෙලා මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් හරි මේක free enroll වෙලා කරන්න පුළුවන් එතකොට try for free enroll start your 7 days full access free trial දවස් 7ක් ඇතුළත හැබැයි මේක කම්ප්ලීට් කරගන්න වෙයි මං හිතන්නේ. මෙතන වෙනමම තියෙනවා පුතේ මේකේ මේ ෆ්‍රී කෝසස් ගන්න ඒ වගේ තියෙනවා මේ Coursera එකේ ඒවා ලොග් වෙලා බලන්න. එතකොට මම ලින්ක් එක එවන්නම්. මේකේ ගොඩාක් යුනිවර්සිටිස් වලින් නියම ඔෆර් කරන ෆ්‍රී කෝසස් උත් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ වගේ ඔයාලා සර්ටිෆිකේට්ස් ගන්න මේවා ඔයාලට මේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් වැලිඩිටි එක අතින් ඔය අපේ කොහේ හරි ඕගනයිසේෂන් එක කරනවට වැඩිය සෑහෙන දෙයක් වැලිඩිටි එක පැත්තෙන් ඉස්සරහින් ටෙක්නිකල් ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන්ස් නේ. ඒවා ඇත්තටම සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් වත් නෙමෙයි නොලෙජ් එක තමයි ගොඩක්ම බලන්නේ. සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් එක ගොඩාක් සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් එක ඉතින් මේකෙන් දෙන්න පුළුවන් හැබැයි ඔයාලට නොලෙජ් එක තමයි ගොඩක්ම වටින්නේ. ඉතින් මේ දේවල් බලන්න මේවා ඉන්රෝල් වෙලා කරන්න try කරන්න මේකක් මේ වගේ තව ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා for individual for universities for governments මේ වගේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලන්න මේ වගේ ඔයාලා මොනවා හරි කරාම ඒකේ වැලිඩිටි එක ගැන ලෝකේ ඕනම රටකදී ඔයාට බය නැතුව කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. හේතුව මේ the reason is that like it's basically internationally established organization. You can see different technologies are there. You can select any course and follow it and get the certification. සමහර ඒවායි certification එකට විතරක් payment එකක් කරන්න වෙනවා. සමහර ඒවායි ඒකත් free හරි. මෙතන level එක දාලා තියෙනවා duration, guided specialization, degrees පවා තියෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ මේක උනන්ගේ දැන්. educator language එක subtitle ඒවත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේක අර බලන්න ඕන මේකේ මේ free කියන එක ගහලා බලමු මම sure නෑ එහෙමද search කරගන්න කියලා මම ලොග්ුනේ කාලෙකින් නෑ නේද එහෙම මේවා කරලා බෑ. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේකේ තියෙන ඒවා ගොඩක් ඒවා ෆ්‍රී හම්බ වෙනවා පුතේ එහෙම. ගැටලුවක් නැහැ පේ කරන්න එනකෝ ස්ටාර්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can start like you can search beginner. ඔයාලගේ මට්ටමට ඔයාලට beginner level එහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර මේ තියෙන beginner level courses. just මෙතන free නැතුව අපි search කරමු මේකේ HTML we need a beginner level course. HTML මෙතන level එක beginner දාන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට මේ තියෙන introduction to HTML guided project less than 2 hours. මේක මාස 1 3 4 කරන්න. මේ චූටි ඒවා හරි කරන්න. HTML for beginners. Beginner guided project less than 2 hours. හරි එතකොට learn HTML and CSS 1 to 3 month course. මේක 1 month course එකක්. introduction to front end development. right. එතකොට මේකේ course එකත් එක්ක පුතේ නිකම්ම මේක විතරක් නෙමෙයි. Not only the like certification, this is with the course. Hari course එකත් එක්ක වලට හම්බෙයි. Hari okay. So I have sent you the link. So please log into Coursera and try to complete these things. Right. This is very useful thing. So therefore you try to do this alone. Right. බලන්න වෙලාව තියෙන වෙලාවට certification ගන්න. ගත්තට පස්සේ share කරන්න ඉතින් අපිත් එක්ක හරි. Anyway, so what was my lesson? My lesson was about HTML tables. Tables are used to organize data in a tabular format and also to divide page into sections. පිටුවක් අපිට කොටස් වලට බෙදන්න අපි මේක use කරනවා. And this is what I have given last day නේද? Madhusha, like Kalhara, can you remember what I have given last day as an exercise? Is this the one?
Yes.
Have you completed that?
No.
No? Why? Is it difficult? Right, okay, let's do that and let's try to do that. Please remember the tags and attributes. These are very important. Table tag is used to define the table. TR for the table row. TD for table data. Another alternative is TH, table heading. TD for table data. TH for table heading. And T-head for table head section. T-body for body section. Caption is for the table title. Let's use them all and create a small table to understand. You can do this with me. Okay. Course දෙකක් විතර කරන්න බලන්න පුතේ. Courses දෙකක් තුනක් කරලා certification ගන්න බලන්න. දැන් ගෙදර ඉන්නකොට වෙලාව තියෙනවනේ කම්මැලි වෙලාවට course එකක් කරන. අලුත් දේවල් ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. ඔය cryptos, blockchains වල ඔයාලා මේ මොනවාද මේ ඔය ඉන්වෙස්ට් කරන්නත් එක හොයනවනේ. එහෙම ඒවා. එහෙම කරන්න කලින් ඒක ගැන knowledge එකක් අරගෙන ඉන්න මොනවාද ඇත්ත මොනවාද බොරු කියලා හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් එතකොට. ඔයාලට knowledge එක නැතිකොට තමයි මිනිස්සුන්ට ඔයාලව රවට්ටන්න පුළුවන්. මේ අද වෙද්දි ඔයාලා exam එකට විතරක් knowledge එක හොයන්න එපා. අලුත් technologies ඉගෙන ගන්න, data science වගේ දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න, natural language processing, artificial intelligence, ඒ වගේ ගොඩාක් ඒවා follow කරලා ඔයාලගේ දැනුම වැඩි කරගන්න. Like today's world is very very important to have knowledge නේද? ඒ වගේම skills තමයි ගොඩක්ම වැදගත්. දැනුමටත් වැඩි ඔයාලගේ හැකියාව. එහෙනම් course එකේ තියෙනවා නම් project එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් මේක කරලා බලන්න. Okay, so that is what is required. Right, okay, now let's go to the HTML part. You can do this with me, HTML, and then the next one is the head section, and inside the head section, the typical one is the title section. Actually, in HTML5, you can mention that the doc type HTML, that is not a must, but it will officially indicate this belongs to HTML5 doc type, DOC type of file HTML. And here, let's say tables. After the head section, I'm adding the body section, and the body section, right in my table tag. So table tag is the main tag which is used for tables. Let me save this. And you will understand once saved, you will see nothing in the table. මොකුත්ම පේන්නේ නැහැ. Table එක හදලාම බලමු අපි b1.html කියලා මම මේක save කරන්නම් documents වල. Let me go and save this, and then let me open this in my documents. Okay, here, let's open this, and now you can see nothing is there. Right, that is the nature of table. Basically, nothing is there. Why? Because you have not indicated any content. In order to mention a content, the table need to have a row, but you cannot mention content inside the row, so therefore it will be empty again. Inside that, either you can mention your content in the table heads tag or table data tag. Table head tag and table data tag, what is the difference? Table head tag, when you take it, you can write, let's write name there, and then the table data tag also I'm going to include, let's write the city there. When I save this, you can see the difference. Name is bold, but city is not bold. And also another thing, I can indicate width for a table and height for a table. Let's indicate width as 400 pixels let's see, nothing happens, but the thing is, you can see the place has changed. But let's include the border, then you can see the visible lines. So then you will understand that name is automatically bold and center, and city is left aligned and it is not bold as well. That is the basic difference of TH and TD. TH is treated as a heading cell, TD is treated as a normal cell. Okay, let's do this, and to understand that, because last day we didn't have time to explore experiment. So let's do that and understand the nature of a table. And height also you can mention, right? Height also you can mention an attribute. Then let's say height is 200 pixels and this will increase the height of the table. So you can do that, or maybe 100 pixels to make it more smooth like this. Okay. And why there is a space between cells? Because there is an attribute called cell spacing. This cell spacing, if you make it 0, you will not see any space between the cells like this. You will see the solid lines instead of cell space. But typically there is a cell space of 2. That's why you can see there is a space. It is not cell space 1, right? Cell space 1 is very smaller than this. You can see it's a very tiny space, but typical value is cell space 2. If you are not mentioning the cell space in there, and if you erase this, still you will see the cell spacing which comes by default. Right? Default in a cell space by default in a cell space එතකොට ඒක අයින් කරගන්න ඕන නම් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් cell spacing 0 කියලා ඒ space එකත් අයින් කළාම දාන්න. Then you will not see any spaces. That is up to you. These practices I will give you 3 minutes to practice. Then after that I will continue the lesson. Let's try to complete the activity which is in the tut now. Here you can see there are some other tags. Let me introduce them as well. TD, TH, TR table. Now we have already tried that. And what is next? Next is T head, T body. So why we need that? So let's add few more rows. But in few more rows. Here let me make this TH. TH, but this one I just want to D. TD and say also TD. Here also TD. I have added 4 rows now. Name, okay, this one, and cities can be. Name is Dasun. So city is Bong. Bihan. The city is save it, and let's go to the table to see the results. Now we can see it's well organized. Name and city bold and center, but table data it's left aligned, non-center, but you can see the content there. And anyway, I just want to make this section, the TH, this section, a T head section of the table. So I can add the T head tag, and then here I can complete the T head tag, as well as I can mention the T body tag here, and can finish the T body here after completing the data part. So, but it will not give any visual difference to the table. So no big visual difference is there. But when you're styling, when you want to add style or any kind of like decoration, still we have not learned. But if you need to add that style, let's see, when you write the style tag there, you can refer on the head section by calling T head. And then if you write, okay, for an example, background color, let's write, okay, brown. You can see the head section looks in brown, and the font color white will add the font, white font to the particular section. That is why T head is important. And for the T body also, we can import, we can write T body, say background color, just want to assure. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. You can see it applies the particular color. Just add some other like visible color. Looks like not that much visible. Okay, like coral. Yeah, coral. You can see data. Simple there. So you can apply certain style to the particular section. That's why this T head, T body are important. Now you can copy down, try the code. I have added few more tags, T head, T body, and caption tag, which is inside the table here. When I mention the caption tag, it will add title to this table. Let's say student details is the caption that will be there on top of the table. Caption will be there. Caption will not come to the table. It will be displayed on top of the table. Okay, you can just try this now. Okay, now let's see, as Kalhara asked, like, yes, if you include the T, instead of T head, T body, you can remove this and say TH and TD. Still, this will work because this THE, these are TH, these are TDs. Still, this will work because it will apply to each TD and each TH. So that is also not a problem. Then you can remove the head and T body section. That is also possible because you don't want this anymore because already the TH and TD tags are given the decorations. So you don't want to have T head and T body section. Still, you will see the same result. But the thing is, it's better to have a separate head section, separate body section, as so that will clearly separate the structure, head part and body part. That's why it's important. But without that also you can write. That doesn't matter. Without that also you can write. Okay, now let's see. Let's try to create the one in this. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. 5 rows, 4 columns. Border we have already discussed, which is adding a line, cell space in between cells. The gap, cell padding is the gap between cell border and the content. Okay, let's give it a distance. If I say cell padding is let's say 30 pixels. Cell padding is 30 pixels. Let me say when you go there and refresh it, it will keep a gap between the cell border and the content. මේ දසුන් කියන එකයි බෝඩ් එකයි අතර, කසුන් කියන එකයි බෝඩ් එකයි අතර පරතරයක්. name කියන එකයි බෝඩ් එකයි අතර. බලන්න refresh කරමු. There will be a gap. This gap මේ උඩින් 30යි මේන් 30යි මේන් 30යි. How this gap is created? The gap is created using this cell padding attribute. That is cell padding. And BG color is adding a background color. Border color is adding a border color. So let's see that also. Let's add a border color. There's a white color border. You can see now borders are in white. And BG color. Okay, BG color, BG color can be added to the table, can be added to a row. Okay, this row I just want to change the BG color. I can say BG COLOR equal green. That is possible to add a BG color. Okay, that will override the existing settings. That will override the existing settings and display this in green. Then another settings. You can add a BG color attribute and change the color as you wish. Okay, that part is also there. So you can try that also. Now I have added few things. I have added few things more. Border, BG color. BG color can be added to the entire table. Can be added to a row. Can be added to a cell even. ඕන එකකට පුළුවන්. හරි cell එකකටත් පුළුවන්, row එකකටත් පුළුවන්. මුළු table එකකටමත් පුළුවන්. And this width and height we have already designed, added. Align and align. Align is basically the horizontal alignment. Vertical alignment is called align. Align center, align. Likewise, you can add different align attributes also. So these are the attributes. Now try this. You can do this now. See the example as well as the results and try it. When you engage, when you ask questions, when you are showing your results, then only it give me some like understanding that whether you understood the lesson or we are doing it well. because this is really blind, because only I can see only Kalhara is interested in showing the work that he has done, but not the others. But I cannot force you. You are adults, Pute. ඔගොල්ලෝ ලොකු ළමයි. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මට කියන්න බෑ අනේ මේක පෙන්වන්න පෙන්නුවේ නැත්තම් පන්තියෙන් අයින් කරනවා. ඒ වගේ බබාලා නෙවෙයිනේ ඔයාලා. ඔයාලා ලොකු ළමයිනේ. You are grown up. Now you have to think as adults. Right? You are more than 16 years old. You are grown up. You have to think as adults. Right? Still, you are in your latter part of your teenage now. So you have to be responsible, right? You have to be responsible. You are, whether you are doing this or not, it will eat up your time. The time you have to like value your time, not my time. Forget about that. Even you are here or not, I maybe I will do the lesson, even though you are in the class or not. But the thing is, you have to value your time. So I'm happy only when I see you are treating yourself. මම සතුටු ඇත්තටම ඔයාට සලකනවා දකින්නකොට මම සතුටුයි. මට සලකන්න ඕන නැහැ. හරි ඔයාට සලකන්න. ඔයාට සලකනවා කියන්නේ ඔයා මේ ඉගෙන ගන්න දෙයින් දෙයක් කරනවා කියන එක. ඒක දකින්නකොට තමයි මට ගුරුවරයෙක් විදිහට සතුටක් එන්නේ. එහෙනම් මම ඇත්තටම අකමැති මේ ලෝ එන්ගේජ්මන්ට් තියෙද්දි ක්ලාස් එකක් කන්ටිනියු කරන්න. හරිද? මම මාර අකමැති වැඩක් ඒක. මේක ලබන සතියේ වෙද්දිවත් ඔයාලා හදා ගන්න පුතේ. හරියට ලැප් එක හරි කම්පියුටර් එක හරි අරන් ඇවිල්ලා ජොයින් වෙලා ප්‍රැක්ටිකල්ස් ටික කරන ගමන් ක්ලාස් එකේ ඉන්න. ඒක ලබන සතියේ වෙද්දිවත් ඔයාලා කරෙක්ට් කරගන්න. මම හිතනවා ඒක කරෙක්ට් කරගන්න අමාරු දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. So you can do that, right? So I expect that you will do it. Okay, last one, then you can see here 150 or 120, 500, 200. So these are some numbers. Let me include that. All together, I'm going to erase everything here and here. I don't need any style for the moment. So let's erase everything there. And here cell space in this thing also, let's erase. And with height, I'll keep the border one as it is, nothing else, only the border one. Width and height also I will mention later. It's a very simple thing. Then how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Therefore, I will mention a table row. The first table row itself, I'm indicating how many columns. There are 4 columns. TD open, TD close. Likewise, there are 4 columns. So I'll copy paste 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 columns are having values 150, 120, 500, 200. Actually, this is your width 150, 120, 500, 200. This is width actually, right? I couldn't say that, but anyway, please apply this. These are the width. Means like when I save this, you will see the table in this way. 150 to 120, 500, 200. But the thing is, what you need to do is apply that as the width as well. Width is 150. $120, 500, 100. Same. Then it will indicate the width. Then after that, you can copy and paste, but no need to change the width again. You can just write TR for table row and table data. You can see it's, and copy and paste 2 more times. Now you have 5 rows. So let's change the height of the table to 300. So, oh, it's too much. Like let's say 200. Height of each row we can set using the table style. So you can just say here. Height is, let's say 30. Each row, I want it to be height 30. Second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. Then 3 into 5 is 150. Therefore, I will make it 150. Save, refresh. You can see that. What next? Next is BG color, as you saw. How BG color can be applied? first row, third column, then second row, fourth row, fifth row, second column, last row, third column. You need to change the colors. First row, third column, this one, you can say PGCOLOR equal gray color. Same gray color you need to apply to this second cell, and second cell here, and here the third cell. Okay, I think I'm done with the example. Yeah, it's already completed. So this is the expectation, right? So you can quickly, like rather than copying this, I need you to think and do this very quickly. If you need, I can copy and paste the code. That is the only thing that I can do, right? For the moment, but I expect you to engage more than this, right? By next week, please try to change your way of thinking. There is nothing to be ashamed, right? There are nothing to be ashamed. Only thing is like you need to share your screen, and if any errors, yes, get the feedback, correct it. That is really helping yourself. Don't help myself, help yourself, right? Okay, so let's move to the next part of this. And here, like when there is uneven number of rows and columns, something like this. The first table is having 3 rows and 6 columns in each. But in the second table, it looks like the first one, it has 3 rows again, but different number of columns here. Actually, 1, 2, 3 columns here. 1, 2, maybe 3 columns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. It has some. It's basically not regular, right? It's different. Each row is different. So what you have to do is you have to extend this by a dash or dotted line. Just extend by dash or dotted line like this. Okay, then you will recognize or you will identify how many rows are actually there. There are 1, 2, 3 rows. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4. This need to be extended. 5, 6 columns in total. Likewise, you will see. Then, after that, you can merge. You can identify the merge. If 2 columns are merging, you have to mention like col span equal 2. If 2 are merging. If 3 columns are merging, col span 3. If 2 rows are merging, that means downwards, you have to say row span 2. 2 rows are merging, row span 2. So likewise, you can use the col span and row spans to merge the cells. Actually, I just need you to do small homework now. Not now, actually, after today's class. You need to create the following table and also use it to all 3 tables. Try to create all 3 tables in the string. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and complete this activity as a homework. Okay, for the moment, I will stop from this because you need to do more and come. Your participation is really important. Please take a screenshot, do this and come. Good night. See you all next week.